Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. It was late start for my kiddos today, so that's why I changed the time. I see Margaret is here. Good morning, Margaret, and good morning, Beth. We've got Panda here. Hugs and happy hump day. Lurking, playing some games with my brother and a friend. Got perfect. Oh, I'm so glad that you could join, Panda. I know you've been off for your back, so I'm hoping that your back is feeling better. And I've got Lana in the house, and Angela's here. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you all. Oh my goodness, wondered how early you're up for Kim. Yes, it's 5:30 in the morning when I get up for Kim, Lana. So she's worth it though. I get up and it's actually no, it's 5 when I get up for Kim. I get up at 5. I get, my shower in, and then when I turn her on, I'm putting on my face. So oh my gosh. We don't have snow yet. Nope. It's very cold though. It's nice and cold out. So definitely freezing temperatures. We get frost and everything here in Washington, but nothing, no snow. Oh, just sitting in your game chair, Panda, with your fat pants being a big baby. I love that. And Margaret's got the storm warning. So see, Margaret's got the snow. She's got the snow. You can have it for a while, Margaret. I'm good. I like being able to get out and about when it snows. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to drive. So yes. So okay, today I did do what Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy suggested. So I do have some clips. So this way I don't have to sit here holding my notebook open while I'm painting and drawing. So I've got those on there. That'll help out a little bit. Um, and then yeah, so we got to draw the word of the day, you guys. This has been fun. I've been having fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying watching me draw and paint. I know I'm not as chatty as I normally am because I'm kind of focused as well, but I'm trying to make sure that I look up and say hi and we see what each other's up to. So today is day 4, right? I think we're in day 4 now. Yep, we're in day 4. All right, day 4. Let's find out what the word is. Give me a drum roll, Panda. The day's word is whimsy. All right. Well, so I can't think of whenever I hear the word whimsy now, because I have my book Tales of Whimsy, I always think about my character. She's a little blue orb weaver spider. So I think Whimsy is going to have to make an appearance in today's drawing. And then I will try to also draw some like whimsical things around her as well. But I think, like, for me, that word now is so associated with her that that's what I'm going to work on. Okay. So we already got Roland in the mix. He's in the series. So we got our roly poly guy. He was on day 2 of our Advent. And yeah, so day 2 and day 4, we're gonna get some characters from my stories. So I'm happy. I think this is fun. All right, so I'm gonna do my top down here. So I've got my notebook here. So I gotta do my doodle first, and then we'll start mixing up some colors and all that fun stuff. Okay, you do like watching me paint and draw. Awesome. Hi, Darcia. How are you doing this morning? Been out, but weather app says wintry mix. Ooh, egads. Okay, let me think about this one. I have to think about this one. Okay, so. Okay, so the first thing I'm thinking, actually, okay, let me just draw. I'm going to draw Whimsy first, and then I'll draw the scene around her. So let's go ahead and do that. Go through the live today. I have a headache. That's no good, Margaret. I don't like to hear your head is hurting. Just take something, drink lots of water. So my story, Whimsy travels around with her little wisp friend, Flit. So I'm going to draw Flit here, like she's reaching out for him. He's a little milkweed seed. So he's got his little skirt on him, and they go on little adventures. Good morning, Rita. How are you this morning? When so it was cold to get to the hospital, I'm knitting a hoodie to use. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting a hoodie to use. Not so much that you're having to go to a hospital though, but at least you've got your knitting needles there with you. Something to do. Yeah. So this is for your mom, right? How are you guys doing? Cold, but getting better now. Mom's starting to do better. Good. Still in the first phase after the stroke, but they are more positive now. Good. And hello to Jackie. How's it going, Jackie? Jackie saw my other video that came up today. I posted, it's a video on making that mini, remember the mini junk journal that I had a live for, it was like my longest live. I think it was 3 hours long, and I was just getting to really work in that little mini junk journal. It had like mushrooms and flowers, that I made it out of a Nerds box. So I actually took some time and went through and actually did a tutorial for you guys. So if you're interested in making a little mini junk journal, then I do a little tutorial for taking you from start to finish with another Nerds box. So it was lots of fun to make and film. So it's actually going to be a gift for Christmas. So I was working on that, and it was lots of fun. Yeah, that's a good sign that she's hungry. Very, very true. It's very scary to have somebody that you love have something like that going on. Oh, you did an Etsy order? I'm now working on squares for, oh, you're talking about what you were making for your Etsy order for the friendship Afghan crochet along. I'm in. That's sounds much more fun, right? All right. So Whimsy's sitting on one of those little mushrooms in the story. Um, there are like steps, right? These little mushrooms that the ones that come out of trees and stuff, and they look like little pedestals. So there's little steps that go up the Wishweaver oak. And so she's standing on one of the steps, and Flit is right up here, and he's kind of looking like he's going to start floating away here in just a second if she doesn't grab him. So he's like, don't let me go. I don't want to get taken by the wind. All right. I'm drawing a tiny little Roland, our little roly-poly pal. Okay. There we go. Little doodle is done. Okay, so I'm hearing Beth is making spaghetti. Darcia, I'm kind of going backwards here, but blocking the squares with a personal humidifier. Hey, whatever works. Some chicken and potatoes roasting out of the oven. Deglazed the pan with some red wine and threw some mushrooms in to roast it. Nice. Oh, that was nice of you to do that for your hubby, Margaret. Okay, so now we need to mix some colors up. So let's get the paints. I've got my little color cheat sheet here. And let's get some, I'll get my bigger paintbrush, get some colors going. Get some water on the ones I'm going to use. It's probably going to be actually a lot of these colors. Okay. Chicken dumplings. That sounds good. Trying to make an orangish color for Flit. I need it for Whimsy's chest as well. She's got a furry kind of chest that's yellow and little flicks of kind of that orange tone. I'm just trying to get that mixed up here. Let's see, a little bit more yellow. Hello, Angela. Welcome back. It's always the hard part, right? When you don't know what to crochet. So many options, so little time. Right on the back here. That's pretty good. Okay. Gonna need some grays for Roland and parts of Whimsy, just mostly the little circles above her eyes, which are actually additional eyes, but I make them look less like eyes and more almost like a bow on her head, bows on her head, because I didn't want her to look scary for a spider. Okay, let's mix up Whimsy's color here. She's a really pretty blue spider. When I decided on writing a book about a spider, I started looking up spiders, which was not the best and most fun thing to look up because spiders are always like one of those things that's always kind of freaked me out. But I found this really beautiful orb weaver spider that I based her off of, and it was blue and had some of these yellow and orange tones to it as well. And so I used that as my guide when I drew her up so that she would look cute and not scary. I got to catch that live from yesterday that Kim was in, that she did like that challenge of crocheting super fast or whatever, made a beanie and she won. I don't think I could do that. That's so nerve-wracking, you know? Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm not that fast at crocheting. Here we go. That's a good color for Whimsy. Okay. We got yellow, we got orange, we got the grays. We will need the browns for the tree. So let's get some of this burnt umber here. I hope so too, Margaret. I hate it when I get headaches. One of the days I was doing these paintings, actually, I ended up with a splitting headache afterwards. I don't know if it's from looking down for so long or what, but it was not pleasant. Did you take anything for it? Want to do a live? Oh, a live this evening on making beaded ornaments. Ooh, that would be nice. What time are you thinking of going on, Margaret? And if you guys want to put your channels in, just write the word drop in the chat. And Nightbot will drop your links so we can throw yarn in each other's window. Hi, Moonrose. How's it going? Yeah, you throw it out, and 6 weeks later, someone loses their bike key and says, "Can I have a spare?" Well, that kind of like this morning before I came on, I was looking once again. I can't find the rooftop of this gingerbread house that I'm making, and I know I made it. because when I made it, I put a hole on one side of the roof for the chimney so that it actually goes all the way through, right? And so I know I made it because the birdhouses I made were not like that. I know I made it. I cannot find it anywhere. I've been looking in bags. I've been looking on the floor. I looked on every surface. I cannot find it anywhere. So I just am starting to make it again. I'm just going to make it again because I can't spend any more time looking for it. But I know the minute that I finish it, I'm going to find it. Hello, my dear Tammy. How are you? So today's word was whimsy. And whimsy always reminds me of this story that I wrote called Tales of Whimsy, and it's about a little orb weaver spider. So I've got Whimsy, her pal Flit, who's a milkweed wisp, and little Roland over here, who's a little roly poly that's going to be in the background. And they're on those little mushroom steps of around the wishweaver oak in the story. So that's what I doodled up here. So I'm just mixing the colors that I'm going to use. You know, I can always mix more later, but I just wanted the basic colors that I know I need, and then we'll go from there. So I think I can actually start. We've got a good handle here on some colors. Let's make sure you guys can see what I'm up to. Here we go. When I usually draw like this, you guys. I draw sideways. So I do have to change how I'm drawing just to make sure everybody can see what I'm doing, but that's okay. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind. All right. We will start off with my little Flit here, just because he's the furthest out, so I think it's going to work the best for me being right-handed. He almost looks like a goldfish cracker a little bit. His head, anyway. Sans the tail, of course. I think I'm just going to do his in multiple coats, so we'll let him dry. And I'm going to then take my yellow for Whimsy's chest, and we'll start getting that in. Up under my bed for the roof, or are we talking about something else? I don't really crochet much on my bed. I just watch my K-dramas. You got that right, Beth. You know it. It's your Dollar Tree right here, these clamps. Hey, they're working though, you know? They work. They work. Yeah, for the roof. You know, I just don't know. It's driving me nuts though, you guys. I made the roof. I made both tiles. I even stitched the top together so it was all roofish. I can't find the darn thing. I mean, where the heck's it hiding? It's like not tiny, you know, but I can't find the thing anywhere. It's awful. It just gets so frustrating, you know. I mean, you guys know when you can't find that one skein of yarn you're looking for, whatever the case is. It's just like, why? Why must you hide when I need you? I have like orders I need to do for Yummy Cats, and but I really wanted to get this gingerbread house ornament tutorial up. So I'm just trying to get the thing finished so I could do that beforehand. It's just not going my way. Well, hello, Michael. How are you? Glad you could pop on in. Beth, you'd be proud of me. I haven't gone to Dollar Tree in quite a while, actually, because I keep working on stuff for the channel. So I'm like, I can't go. I got to do these things. And because I film so early, this is the time I'd be going to the stores. So for the month, it's forcing me not to. So funny. Have you ever watched Miss Mango Butt? No, I have not. What is Miss Mango Butt? Ooh, I'm excited, Michael. Gonna edit a tutorial. Michael, I was thinking because I think I may be getting from Santa. I might be getting some Tunisian hooks so I can actually learn how to do this on your channel. But I was thinking like maybe I should do your stitch tutorials, make little swatches, and then stitch them all together and make a blanket. So it'd be like a blanket of your stitch, different stitches. I don't know if that would work, but I think it would work okay. Be patchwork of sorts, you know? So. Right? Because I know you take the little swatches and you have them up on a bulletin board. I just thought that would be a good idea to just make like a fun blanket out of it. And then I can, I could reference it if I need to. Ooh, editing an infinity scarf tutorial. Oh, she's a Korean YouTuber and tells the stories of some K dramas. I had to sub to watch one K drama she talked about because it was so crazy. Oh, I'll have to check her out. That sounds like fun. I'm watching this one K drama and it's 29 episodes and I like it, but it's kind of like dragging on too, you know? It's the one that when I say it, Michael says bless you because I'm probably not saying it right. Warrior, it's Warrior Dongbaksu, something like that. I'm expecting Michael to come on and say bless you because I can't. I I never said I knew how to actually say the Korean words. I've been trying to like I want to actually learn different languages and such. The problem being that I tried learning Korean on Duolingo and they don't actually have you speak it, so that's a bit of a problem right there. Can't really learn a language if you're not actually speaking it. So if I wasn't embarrassed by my pronunciation and I went full out, I'd probably say it right. But hi, Lana. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. I just don't want, I mean, I don't want people laughing at me, you know, but it's okay. I laugh at myself. Oh my goodness. Then I put my K drama music on or Korean K pop music on in the car and I just sing my heart's content, you know, even if I'm saying the words wrong. Like, that's all right. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, right? Yes, it does. Is it a chunky one, Michael? Chunky infinity scarf? And again, these little circles on her back, these are the kind of little details that if you're getting interested in doing watercolor painting that you might want to mask ahead of time with some masking fluid, which will keep those areas free of watercolor. And then you can just go ahead and remove the masking fluid when you're ready to paint them. And they'll still be white again. But because I don't have the time to sit and wait for that to dry, I just went ahead and painted them. And I'm trying to be careful as I go around them so that they don't start to either bleed out if they're still wet. Hopefully they're not wet. I don't think they are. Um, or that I cover them accidentally with blue. So I'm gonna laugh at you. No. Oh, I thought that was gonna be purple. Apparently I grabbed the green. That's not what I want. I'm gonna just get a little titch of the purple here. Nobody's gonna laugh at me, Lana. Thank you. Except for Michael. Michael will laugh at me. Right, Michael? It's okay. I laugh at myself a lot, and in a kind-hearted way, you know. Okay, now let's do some brown on the tree while those dry. I have this painting that I started a long time ago. It's not mine. It's another illustrator on YouTube, although I don't know that she's posting videos anymore, but she's one of the ones that really got me excited about watercolors. And her name is Anita Gadzinska. And it was one of her pieces. It was so cute. It's this little like I don't know if I guess she's probably is a little witch, but she's got because she has like potiony bottles and stuff behind her, so I'm guessing she's a witch. But whatever it is, it's like a festive looking one. Like she was making there's like a bowl of some sort of an orange slice cider kind of thing. And there's a really fuzzy cat in it, and this cute little red-headed girl, and whatever it was super cute. I wanted it, so I thought I'm gonna paint it, because her whole channel is her process working through the painting. So I started it and I got to a certain point in the video, and then that's where I stopped. So I haven't painted in such a long time, but it's in the closet. It's like another whip, right? It's just one more thing, a painting whip that I need to finish. So I need to find the video and follow along, and it'll be fun. But I was just thinking about that for a second there. But yeah, it's fun to follow those videos and such, and make things. Bigger paintbrush. It's taking too long with that little one. Oh wait, but it's closer to a three. Wait, the stitch I used makes it lacy. Oh, very nice. You're talking about your chunky infinity scarf, huh? So I think these mushrooms are actually pretty well white. They're not they're not colorful mushrooms by any means. So, but I would like to do some sort of color on them, like a little bit of a cream tone or something like that, just to give them a little dimension. I might keep parts of them white and then just dilute some yellow so we can get into a creamy tone. Oh, thank you, Margaret. She's pretty cute, huh? I'm not a big, huge spider fan either, but I remembered enjoying Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. And this was another one of those times where, I wanted to create characters that my son, who was like deathly afraid of even butterflies, I wanted to create characters and stories that it would help him kind of not be so afraid. He could kind of almost humanize them a little bit and make them feel a little less terrifying. And so, Whimsy got a story, and I've made other stories about butterflies with bookworms and things like that. So, anytime anyone says chunky now, all I can think of is Chunky Monkey Market Bag. Mama and Amber both have shorts of themselves singing that song from one. They bring me so much joy. Chunky Monkey Market Bag. Exactly. Yeah. As long as they're outside, not crawling on us, right? That's pretty much how I feel too, Margaret. No, I haven't, Beth. If you want to link it to me, I have not heard them singing that song, but it sounds really funny. Sounds like Margaret's seen it. Uh, Beth, you know what? I think you should be able to drop the link since I made you a moderator. So if you find it, you can drop the link in the chat. Then everybody can enjoy the music they're singing. Yeah, see if you can find it. Let's see if see if it works. Hopefully it will. If I did it right. Did that work, you guys? I don't think I'll be able to click on it because I'm on eCam, so that doesn't look like a clickable? Yeah, link for me, but hopefully that works for you guys. Oh, good. Hi, Darcia. Yes, welcome back. Oh, yeah. Okay, Margaret. I hope that helps. See ya. What's everybody working on whilst you hang out with me? Can you guys hear the music at all? I do have music going. I don't know if you can hear it though. All right, let's see. She's dry. Yep. Ooh, nice. Is this the same shawl, Lana, or is this a different shawl? Okay, maybe this is a different one. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how I can get some gentle music playing in the background because I like, just like a little lo-fi music. So I have it playing through the computer, but when I tried yesterday to play it a different way, it ended up echoing. So I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll get there one of these times. We will figure it out. So watercolor, if you haven't figured it out yet, is all about building up color. So you start off with lighter colors and then you start to enrich them as you go, creating layers because you can't, it's harder to take it away. It's easier to just add it in as you go, right? That's kind of what I'm doing. So I start off with lighter colors, then I start adding in some darker colors so that we can create some depth in the art. Okay. Ooh, Bagaday shawl out. Every time I show my family, yesterday, I showed my sister-in-law my boxes of Premier yarn when she came over, and she's picked out the ones that she likes. My mom's already picked out the one that she likes, so I think I have some projects coming up that I'll need to do. Like, well, if something was made for me in this one, I wouldn't be upset about it. Yeah. Watercolor, it's I think it's a beautiful medium, but yes, it can be very finicky if you're not used to working with it. Even when you are used to working with it, I feel like it's easy to make, big mistakes and then it's hard to go back from them a lot of times, which can get very frustrating, especially if you're new to using them. Composed of Madness. I like the name. Bigger brush. Here it is. Hi, Dreamy. How are you doing? I'm just working on the word of the day. The day's word is whimsy, and this is my character Whimsy from my children's books. So I am just taking the clip away so I can get to that corner there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but we shall see. You know what? Hang on. I'm thinking how I want to do this here. Two-row repeat, but it's warmer and took me a bit to get a rhythm with it, but I really like it. Hello, Angela. Still working. I'm doing some of the background foliage, so I'm doing a wet on wet technique to add the colors in. So you basically put down some water first, and then you start dropping different colors into it, which is actually kind of a lot of fun to do it that way. If I had tissue, you can actually create different kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's see if this acts as a little bit of a tissue. It might not though. It's kind of more papery than anything. But sometimes when you can get little angles, you can lift some color up and create a little bit of interest. But I don't know that that's gonna work too well. That's okay. Could be better, could be worse. I'm gonna let that dry before I go in and do any more to it. Hello, Mandy. How you doing? I'm just thinking right now. Okay, let's see here. Do, do, do. Got off a work call, working on a blanket. Nice. Ham cooking in the crock pot. Everybody's got lots of fun things going on. Ooh, that's going to be cold, Angela. No bueno. I think it's possible we will be too. I haven't checked the weather in Washington. I just know it's cold out, but I think when I was driving my daughter to school this morning, it was like 34 degrees. So it wasn't that cold, not in the teens. Still leftovers. Do you think it'd still be good or should I toss it? I would toss it. Really, especially the turkey. The turkey's really only good for just a couple days, I think, and then it starts tasting gamey. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, right, Michael? IMHO. My humble opinion. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Just trying to decide what else I want to add before I start doing the inking in. But we're just about there. In fact, I'm going to mute myself really quick so I can dry this quicker. So talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you're cooking turkey again, Angela, or did you not do one yet? Because we're past Turkey Day, but it's okay. You can have turkey afterwards, right? Are you making like a whole turkey or just like what do they call them? Just the turkey breast or something, the smaller part of it? Okay, let's see. I like turkey too. It's good. Good stuff. Just creating a little texture in the leaves. You didn't cook on Turkey Day, okay. Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. You guys have family coming into town, or are you going out of town at all for Christmas, or what's everybody up to? Yeah, we do usually do turkey on Thanksgiving and ham on Christmas, but we had turkey and ham on Thanksgiving, so I don't know. I think we're still going to probably do a ham, but I don't know yet. We shall see. We shall see. Going out to your sister's on Christmas Eve? Do a shadow on here like the branches are shadowed on the mushroom. Thanksgiving off this year. Instead, we went out to eat. No mess, no cleanup, no overnight cooking. I thought it would be great, but I missed it all. Aw. We did that one year. We did, I don't even know if it's still in existence, but Marie Callender's used to have locations and stuff. And we had actually done the same exact thing. And my mom said, never again, because they were trying to make the food for so many people that it ended up nothing was hot, and just kind of lost that home cooked vibe. And then of course you don't have all the leftovers too, so all those things. Yeah, it just didn't feel right, huh? Yep. Yeah, ours wasn't really hot this year either. That was my big frustration is, when you're trying to get everything to be hot at once, and it never ends up working very well. Especially, we did it more of like a potluck style where we all brought different things, so that especially did this made it even worse, I think. I'm trying to make sure we got everybody's meal on the table. Sounds good, Lana. Just let that dry. Thanks for hanging out with me guys while I'm doing this. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are too. Okay, I think I'm going to do one good dry and then we'll start doing some inking in. Otherwise, I can just mess around with this until the cows come home. So bear with as I mute myself because it's too loud. So hang on just a sec. I totally get that, Lana. I feel like that too. I mean, this is a very solitary, like art in general is a very solitary sort of thing, right? So having people to just hang out with and chat with and, don't always have to be saying something, but it's nice to just be with each other. Angela's going to do a small Christmas dinner. Yeah. I don't like having giant meals like that. And you just feel like you're rolling yourself around afterwards. Oh, Lana, I just saw. So your shawl, you may have a skein left. That's good. Thank you, Darcia. And now, so the way I do my art is, some people just do the watercolor painting and then they call it a day. I like to do mixed media. So I usually will add in line work. And then if I want to, I'll go back in with some white gouache usually, or if I have a white paint pen that actually will cover things, the ones I have just don't work very well. But if I have them, then I'll use those and do some little pops of color here and there. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I wanted to do. Hang on. It won't take me but a minute. Let's get a little bit of this. Some water to very much dilute this. Less mess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of nice. You just put somebody on and hang out. What I'm doing is just adding a little titch of pink, like a cheek mark. Because I'll be doing the inking on them as well, but I just want to give just a little subtle pop of pink in there. Thank you, Jackie. Well, hello, Kim. I hope your day went well, and I hope the kiddos were nice. Okay, while those are drying, we will start inking in here. driving to my daughter's house, but I thought I could chat at every stoplight. Whoop, whoop. So she stopped for just a moment. Kiddos are great. One of the third grade teachers requested me to help her, so I'm just getting out now. Got to play with the kids and do crafts. Nice. That sounds awesome. That's right. Yep. Yeah, exactly, right? Kim, you get us up early, but that's okay. Like, even on the weekends, I get up for you. Even when I don't have to, I do. Usually get up at 7, Lana. Even when I don't have to get up, I just my body is like programmed because I get up at 5 to get myself ready, and then I have to get the kids ready and all that. So just so used to it. My body's programmed now, whether I want it to be or not. Usually getting ready for bed when Kim comes on. Yeah, that's true, Michael. Very true. I'm just happy you're here hanging out with us. I usually feel like sometimes it's like two ships crossing, you know? Always, you're always up live when I'm sleeping. Trying to be careful with Roland here because his pen is not as fine line as I would have wanted to do his little details, but I think it's gonna be okay. It's one of the only ones I find that I have though that is not running out of ink. And I got up at 7. I'm in pain. Oh, yeah. It's well I get going, so I would get up at 7 and not start crocheting till 1. Now getting up at 5:30 and crocheting by 9:30. That's there you go. That gives you more time. Sorry if I don't talk as much around this point, you guys. It's because I can't really breathe while I'm doing this, or I'm gonna mess up. Because my hands start to shake, you guys. I'm like, ugh, I don't know if this is because I'm getting older, but you see my hands start to shake. So I have to be careful. This is why I don't do traditional art as much, you know. I do I'll go on and use Procreate and do the digital art is because for like lines and things like that, you can just pop them into shape without having to worry about your hand shaking. So, stuck in blanket and getting him all comfortable in the living room where I crochet. Aw, that's so cute. Little Thor, his little duck. Is that like his little toy? That's really cute. Working late when going to my daughter's. By the time I get home at 7, I'm probably only going to be able to make just the kitchen towel, not the whole set for my Santa Claus challenge. You only promised the towel, Kim. You are an overachiever, my dear. You know, I just like, oh my gosh, how do you have time, you know? And you're doing your video, and that's why I'm doing this live, and you're filming the video and probably editing it. I did that on day 1, and then I just couldn't do it. It just took way too long, and I wouldn't be able to do anything else except for that if that's how I was gonna work this. So, alas, here we are doing these live. All right, let's see here. Let's do a little cross hatching in some of the shadowed areas here. Yeah, Kim, I've been hearing how quick you were, so I'm gonna be watching that while I work on either. I gotta get this gingerbread house finished, you guys. I gotta get it done because I want to get it done. I mean, I want to get my Yummy Cats orders out too, but I really want to get this little gingerbread thing out before it's too late to actually put it on your Christmas tree. Aw, Benny's the name of my bookworm from my bookworm, I have a book called The Bookworm and the Butterfly, and the bookworm's name is Benny. That's so cute. I need to just self-publish, you guys. But it's another thing I gotta do, you know? There's just so many things I want to get done. I just need time. Okay. And last but not least, doing a little bit of white detailing and then we'll be good. I bit this yesterday, you guys, because I couldn't get it open and it cracked. So I'm just trying to make sure that it doesn't totally dry up. But hopefully it won't. I know it's barbaric. I sitting there biting it, but at the same time, I just couldn't get it open with my fingers. So Foot has two little white markings on his cheek, so that's what I'm getting in there. Come on, hand, stop shaking. Fucking puppies, I think. I hope you have a good day too, Jackie. Thanks for hanging out. You like some people when they do watercolor painting, they'll actually have one of those like tennis bracelet things, and they'll use that as like a little towel. It's kind of funny. They'll use it as a towel for their watercoloring. It's a pretty good idea, actually. So flit being a milkweed wisp, if you guys know what those look like, the little seedlings, their skirt is white. So I always kind of have to do his skirt this way where I kind of got to work backwards and then I do the white at the end. Just wanted to darken in Whimsy's hand a little bit since it got a little bit lost there. And is there anything else? Let's see. Got a couple little lines there. Other than that, I think we're good, you guys. So with that being said, I need to sign and then we'll write the name on here. So let's do that. I think, where do I want to sign it? Maybe down in this mushroom here. Mm. Okay. And the word of the day. Wish I could do artsy things like this. I can't draw or paint, can barely carry a tune. I go with stick figures though. Stick figure king. Oh yeah. Yep. My son is really good at drawing noob type characters, but he'll even give them shading and everything. Whimsy. Take our little clippies off now. We got our illustration is done. There we go. What do you guys think? Whimsy on the mushrooms. Flit and Roland. Lana. I'm not even good with stick figures. Oh, I bet you guys are just saying that. So here we are. There's our day 4. So we will find out tomorrow what we're going to have for day 5. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm excited. So as we usually do, we start with a little flip through and let's just double check and see. We had sunflower day 1. Day 2 was cooking with Roland. Day 3 was strawberry milk, or just milk, but we added strawberries and cute little bee. And there's Whimsy. All right, goodbye, Darcia. And I will say goodbye to everybody here in the chat. This has been lots of fun. This seems to be about the amount of time they each take me, right? About an hour and 45 minutes. It's a little longer this time. But this was a more detailed illustration, lots more going on. So yeah, this was lots of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you in the next video. Thank you, Beth. Goodbye, Beth, Lana, Darcia, anybody else who's lurking, and of course, Panda and Michael. See you guys next time. Goodbye.